All right, well, cool air beginning to work its way southward, and we're also seeing an increase in our cloud coverage, and we'll see that on into the early portions of the evening, and also a few speckles of rain beginning to show up here in eastern portions of Lake Superior. Even the blue is showing up, so that is indicating snow. But for us, it looks to be a dry night as we'll have the clouds move in, and that cool air is working its way southward. So for that reason, the National Weather Service has issued freeze and frost advisories for our area, and we'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes. But for the here and now, temps are in the upper 40s, already beginning to cool off. Earlier, we were in the 50s and the 60s across the UP. North winds at 14 miles per hour, and mostly cloudy here into Marquette. Let's go ahead and take a look at temperatures across the rest of the region, as we're seeing 44 in Ontonagon, 55 just to the south in Ironwood. So that cool air is starting to sink its way southward. Upper 60s here into Crystal Falls, down into Florence and in Menominee, all at 69 degrees. And for us off to the east, 52 in Munising, 64 in Escanaba, and at 48 degrees in Ishpeming. But winds are coming out of the west at 16 miles per hour in Marquette, 7 in Houghton, and at 7 in Iron Mountain. But we'll see more of that northerly flow as the cold front continues to work its way on to the south. And as we go ahead and take a look at with our headlines, that area of frost are possible as we make our way into the evening, but cooler but sunny as we make our way into Thursday, as high pressure will build in for Thursday and really start to clear us out and keep temps on the cool side. Low to mid 50s are what we are expecting for highs, but warmer air rushes right back in afterwards, and we'll see highs back in the 60s by Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, more rain chances start to arrive, and could even see a few rain showers as we head later on into the day on Friday. But let's go ahead and talk about our watches and warnings, as we do have freeze warnings in effect for all the counties that are shaded in the darker blue. So as you go to the east, more of the frost advisories, and this is until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning Central Daylight Time, and for Eastern Time, well, it'll be at 10 a.m. And the only difference between these two will be that the freeze warnings is pretty much imminent, or it will happen, that temperatures will fall to right at freezing or even below freezing. And for us here into the lighter blue shades, frost advisory, possible frost as we make our way into the overnight. So either way, just make sure if you do have any sensitive vegetation, either to cover it or bring it inside. And as we take a look at our setup, high pressure to our northeast or northwest, bringing in that cooler air from the north, but the warm up is on the way. It'll just be one day for us on Thursday that we'll see the cooler air mass. And once this area of high pressure moves off to the east, we'll see more of that south wind back into the region, which will really help things to warm up for us on Friday and for Saturday. But as we take a look at our Futurecast model, very frosty throughout the overnight with mostly clear skies, but then the wind direction begins to change, and we'll see more of a southwesterly south wind, and that will bring in that warmer air mass. But then we'll be also looking out for showers late Friday night going into Saturday, and could even see a few heavier showers at times. 30 degrees for tonight, a very chilly summer night for us with north winds between 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Thursday, mostly sunny, but that's not really going to help out with temps. Still in the lower 50s and the middle 50s at 56 in Crystal Falls, 58 in Ontonagon, 51 in Lawrence, and at 52 in Marquette. East winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. If you're heading out tomorrow morning to go to school or to go to work, well, look at your bus stop forecast at 34 degrees. Make sure to have the jacket on. North winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And for our 7-day forecast, 52 on Thursday, but here comes more rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this weekend looks to be a soaker for us, with highs back in the upper 60s, lows in the 50s, and then the lower 40s before that cool air arrives by next Monday.